morning everyone. I'm Imelda and today I'm going to take profit and loss appropriation account and guarantee of profit. Today we'll learn about what is profit and loss appropriation account, the items in it, how to understand all the items and guarantee of profit and how to meet the deficiencies. So you know about the profit and loss account, expenses and income. From these we get the net profit and net loss. So basically we use profit and loss appropriation account to distribute the net profit. We know in a sole proprietor that there's only one proprietor and he takes all of the profit. But in a partnership firm it has more than one people. So we need to distribute the net profit or net loss. And this is profit and loss appropriation account. It is an extension of profit and loss account. It is a nominal account which it is prepared only for the current year. It is prepared by partnership firms. It shows the appropriations of net profit or net loss. Preparations of this account is guided by the partnership deed or agreement between the partners. So I have a question. Why profit and loss appropriation account and not profit and loss account? Why do we distribute the profit in appropriation account and not in profit and loss account? Does anyone know? No. So we distribute the items only when we have net profit available. We do not distribute items if there's net loss. So partners are supposed to sacrifice for the firm they have. And if a firm suffers net loss, they don't have to give the items. The business doesn't have to give the items like interest on capital, but they are still sacrificial. So the firm does pay them, the partners do pay them interest on drawings. So the items are, yes, interest on capital, salary or commission, which is the remuneration, and reserves, interest on drawings. So first one is interest on capital, which is debited. It is to compensate a partner for contributing capital to the firm. And salary or commission, and in a question, salary would be normally stated as an amount like 10,000, 50,000 or something, while commission is stated as a percentage of the profit. It could be a percentage of the net profit or a percentage of the divisible profit available. It is also debited. Next is reserve. Reserve is also an amount set aside to strengthen the financial condition of a firm or unforeseen liabilities of the future. And we can take reserve as a percentage of the net profit or the divisible profit, same as salary or commission. The next is interest on drawings. This is what is credited. Amount withdrawn by the partner in cash or kind for their own personal use. Even though a firm will suffer loss, the partners are sacrificial, so they do give the company interest on drawings. So yeah, this is a profit and loss appropriation account. Net loss, we take it from the profit and loss account and bring it here, or net profit, and then give all these items. And it is then shared among the partners in their agreed profit sharing ratio, or if the question doesn't specify it, we share it equally among them. So here's the question. Vinod and Mohan are partners. Vinod's capital is 1 lakh and Mohan's capital is 60. Interest on capital is payable at 6%. Vinod has to get a salary of 3,000. Net profit of the year is 80. So we make a profit and loss appropriation account. So here we write net profit, BD, which is the net profit of the year is 80,000. So we bring it. Then it specifies Vinod's capital is 1 lakh and Mohan's capital is 60 lakh. And interest on capital is payable at 6% per annum. So in the debit side, we write the interest on capital, which would be 6% of 1 lakh and 6% of 60 lakh. So here we write the partner's capital account. So we write Vinod's capital account, which will be 6,000, and then Mohan's capital account, which will be 3,600. And then it specified that Vinod has to get a salary of 3,000 per month, and we give salary to the partners on annual basis. So it has to be 3,000 into 12. So, oh sorry, here we do in brackets, we write interest on capital. And then here Vinod's capital account. This will be 36,000, if I'm right. Yeah, so those are all the items. Now what we have to do is distribute it. So here the credit side is more, so we take the balance here. And the other one here. So it will be 34,400, right? And now in the question, it is not the question is not specifying their profit sharing ratio. In that case, we distribute it in half. So it would be profit transferred to Vinod and Mohan, which will be 17,200. So that is the profit for the year, which will be credited to their capital accounts. Next is guarantee of profit. In some firms, a partner may be, an asset to the firm. Like he is an important person, he might have some skills that the firm needs. So the firm sometimes guarantees him profit, that we will give you this much amount on a year as a guarantee. A partner may be guaranteed minimum profit from the firm. Profit may be guaranteed by all the partners. All the partners may give the guaranteed partner the amount, or one or more partners, even in their ratio. So here's also a question. Asha, Disha, Raghav were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 2:3:1. According to the partnership agreement, Raghav was guaranteed amount of 40,000 as his share of profits. The net profit of the year ended was amount to be 1,20,000. So here 1,20,000 will be distributed among these partners. And if I'm right, this Raghav will get only 20,000 of profit. So in that case, it will be taken from the other partners in their capital ratio, because in case these it's not specified in the question how to share the deficiency. So we take it in the capital sharing ratio, which would be 2:3. Thank you. If you have any questions, please do ask. Commission? Are you talking about manager's commission? So manager's commission can be either taken from net profit or the net loss. So we take it from there, we deduct the commission, and then share the rest of the profit with them. Any other questions?
What do you do of guaranteed profits if there is a net loss?
Net loss, if there is a net loss, yeah, that's an important topic. If there's a net loss, we have to compensate for the loss of the guaranteed partner, also his guaranteed profit too. So the other partners have to pay for both of them. Yeah.
What do you think is the difference between charge against profit and profit?
Charge against profit is what we deduct from the actual profit. And to get the net profit, we have to deduct and add all these items. Those are charge against profit. And appropriations of profit are how to distribute those profit, what we have to remove from it to get the actual divisible profit. Anyone?